There's a lot of misconceptions when it comes to sew-free bonding. Like you can't do it on natural fibers, it doesn't have any stretch, you can't wash it, and a bunch of other misinformed opinions. So to test this out, we're going to make a t-shirt out of 100% cotton rib fabric. Designing and pattern making is a little different and takes a good amount of critical thinking. Essentially, all these seams will be lap seams. The seam allowance is going to be the width of the bonding tape. But more importantly is the type of bonding tape we use. Just like how we have many different types of threads, we also have different types of tapes. Tape thickness, widths, and different formulas all give it different characteristics. For this shirt, we're going to go with the 5-Plast Easy Tape 301. It's 100 micron, 8mm wide. So it's got a soft hand, good stretch and recovery, and fairly low working temperatures. To apply this easy tape, we're going to be using the MACB 335 laydown machine. It's very similar to your standard overlock with the knives that trim the fabric and lay down the bonding tape right at the edge. The top feeding device positively feeds the bonding tape forward while the bottom fabric rollers assist the tape feed. There are 3 very important variables when it comes to bonding: heat, pressure, and time. Temperature has to be hot enough to melt or soften the bonding tape. Pressure is the amount of consistent force being applied to the bonding tape and the fabric. Time for the length of time that the fabric is being pressed and heated. For the final bonding process, we're going to be using the MACB 514 carousel press. This is a rotating press that has 3 stations for loading, unloading, heating, and then cooling. We're going to be using this to apply the sleeve to the front and back and also hem the sleeve all at one time. Comes stock with about a 3/4 inch wide iron, which is critical when it comes to tacking down some points when handling it for the final press. Going off the parameter recommendations from 5-Plast and swatch testing, we're at 160 degrees Celsius for 18 seconds to get to our final bonding. We don't want to reheat the bonding tape multiple times to that final bonding temperature. It will result in a crystallized, hard, and brittle seam. Just because you're doing bonding doesn't mean it has to be totally sew-free. I'm going to be using a top and bottom cover stitch for the collar. Going back to the point of avoiding reheating, we're going to be using the MACB 555 for the side seams. For the bottom hem, I'm going to overfeed the bonding tape to avoid the fabric from stretching, since I'm going perpendicular to the wales. To set that hem, we're going to our final MACB machine, a 337 which is a continuous tubular press. I hope this sheds some light on what is possible when it comes to sew-free bonding. If I were to do it again, I would modify the sleeve and probably not use ribbed fabric.